This is the second video I seen of people mad at Miss Megan Thee Stallion for throwing it back and making a throwing it back type of challenge. And I noticed a pattern here. It's always the more modest, the more feminine, the more soft type of girls who's got something to say. And peep this. Us sexy girls, we don't say nothing to y'all.
So today we're talking about another social media challenge, another social media trend. You know, they come out just in spades on TikTok, sick, as my man from Download Malfunction be talking about. Go check out the videos. He got great content. So which one I'm talking about today? I'm talking about the Meg Thee Stallion challenge. Yes. And we had some ladies that spoke out about it in their opinion. So I found one of the young ladies, beautiful black woman, and I just want us to hear her thoughts on the Meg Thee Stallion challenge, and we'll go from there. So let's dive into it.
Think about the Megan Thee Stallion challenge that's going around the internet right now. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It bothers me that the way that black women come together, it is typically done in a way that does not benefit us as a whole, right? A woman who is challenging women to get on the internet and shake their asses, bare ass, as a challenge. That's what we're doing, right? That's what we're promoting. And again, what does it say to the young girls who are watching this and who are engaging in this type of challenge amongst their friends, their peers, family friends? Like, why? Why? And I know people are going to be like, oh, they're just having fun. That's fun. That's what black women challenge other black women to do. Get online and shake your ass. Is that what we're saying? Is that okay? There's so much more that we can be known for, our talents, our wisdom, our intelligence, but we do not show that. This is what we do, right? This is what we do. There's no benefit. There's no benefit at all for us as black women, but to just continue to look like all we care about is showing our body, over sexualizing ourselves in ways. And then what we do, of course, we always try to say, people, why do men look at us in a certain way? Because look at this. Look at the challenge. The Megan Thee Stallion challenge has the girls. It just leaves me speechless.
So this beautiful black queen, shout out to her. So her points sound all valid to me. Sound very valid to me. You know, you think about the value proposition. Like, what value do you gain as an individual from posting this video? Like, what value is gained for other women who look like you when you post this kind of video? What value is gained if you happen to be a mother? What value, like, does that give to your children? To what end is always my question. Like, what's the end goal? Because this is not going to benefit you in the long run. It's not going to benefit your community in the long run. When I see videos of children singing songs that are well out of their age range, from Sexy Red and Suki Hot, and knowing the lyrics and the dances, maybe tiny little 5-year-old tiny kid. Oh my God, that's gross. I mean, I think that should just go without saying. That's gross. I mean, I'm not even trying to be judgmental. I'm not even trying to be a super judgmental person. I'm just saying here as a grown man, like, I would hate if that was my daughter. Also, when you think of it, like, is this what you want to be known for? You as an individual, and you as a whole part of a community of other women that look like you. Is this what you want to be known for? Is this what should be front and center? I'm not saying you got to get a lab coat. I'm not saying you got to put on a power suit and go get a job at the law firm and, you know, you got to take over Wall Street. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying none of that. But it's like when these challenges constantly come out, and we're not what the black woman, I'm speaking to the black woman on this particularly, is the face of it. And they're the ones that's perpetuating from every level of life. And it's like, well, you know, it's just us having fun. It's just us doing. So I get that. I get it. I get the entertainment value. I get social media as a thing at 100%. But your reputation will always precede you. And it sucks because it's a reputation that you really don't have control over as an individual in a way. All you can do as an individual is just be an upstanding individual. You know, what, like this young lady that we see here. At least I'm assuming, I don't know her whole life, but she looks pretty well put together, in my opinion. So, what do you want that reputation to be? Do you want to be seen as just these super sexual beings, like to a point where like you're always the call girl? You're always the girl that they want to swing through. You always want to be the girl who can get the quick. You want to be that girl. You know what I mean? Because you're never going to be the girl to get the ring. So if you want to always just be the quick call girl, then that's what you're achieving with this reputation. You're not achieving anything solid, nothing real. And also, I mean, another point is like this doesn't help you as an individual because like it affects your life down the road. But as your life moves forward, the things you did back then might not be what you are now, but these things on the internet last forever. Everything I'm saying is going to last on this internet forever. I try my best to speak words that I will not regret in the future. I try my best to represent myself to the best of my ability when I'm in front of this camera speaking to you. And I just want everyone else to have the same consciousness when it comes to being in front of a camera, because this lasts forever. Once it's on the internet, it is out there forever. And it don't matter if you were younger. It don't matter if you were in the middle of a breakup. It don't matter, because this is what they see. So represent yourself to the best of your ability. And in doing so, you'll be doing a favor to other people that look like you, you know? So again, I'm getting a little preachy. I'm not trying to get preachy. I'm not trying to beat up my ladies. I love my ladies, man. Before I keep going, let me just say one thing. If you're enjoying the content, please hit me with the like button. Just tap that like button one time for me. It just helps the channel tremendously. And also check the links down in the description, and the pinned comment has some good deals. My consult links on there. Just check it out. Don't see if anything in there you need that can help you out. I curated it myself, so I hope that is beneficial to you. So from this point, let's go ahead and switch it up a bit, because this woman obviously feels a certain kind of way about her community, about the perception of Black women, and she's trying to put out there that we need to do better. Goes out saying to me. But there's other people who are for it, and they see her as just being a what they used to call it, old Debbie Downer, you know? So let's go ahead and bring up the counter argument. Let's see what their point is. All right, let's go.
But I'm going to share my thoughts and my opinion because I
do my makeup and I dip. But y'all testing me. And I don't even know why I'm seeing this type of content on my phone, on my feed, on this app, because I'm not one of those type of girls. This is the second video I seen of people mad and making a sign for throwing it back and making a throwing it back type of challenge. And I know it's a pattern here. It's always the more modest, the more feminine, the more soft type of girls who's got something to say. And peep this. Us sexy girls, we don't say nothing to y'all. Y'all wear y'all clothes. Y'all, I'm heated. Y'all wear y'all clothes. Y'all spray y'all perfume. Y'all walk around being fancy, being feminine. We don't say nothing. But it's like the more modest women are more bothered by the sexy girls. And it gets deeper than this, right? Because they're making it seem like there's only one version of a Black woman. No, we all different. What's the problem? And I peep this, right? It's something about older Black women who always like got some internal issue here. And it's just like, bro, can the modest girls leave us alone? I don't know what's going on. Like, we say nothing to y'all. Nothing at all. Y'all wear all these clothes. Y'all be like, oh, I don't want to wear wigs. I don't do all that. Fine, bad. Shut the fuck up.
And let me preference what I'm about to say. When I am speaking on the argument. I don't know these people. I don't know anything about this young lady here. God bless her. That being said, now that I put out that disclaimer, let's go in. Let's go in. Because, all right. So I'll understand why she thinks like that beautiful young lady before was mad. What made her think that she was mad? Like she sound more concerned to me. She sound like she really can understand, why people are in a rush to participate in such toxic behavior to to you as an individual and in totality the community. And she's just speaking like we can do better. We can push, for better things as a whole. We shouldn't be rushing and running to perpetuating these negative stereotypes, even though it's a challenge and it's supposed to be fun. And Megan the Stallions like, listen, Megan's making money. Megan's making money. Cardi making money. Sexy Red, Suki, they making money. They out there doing it, but you making money. I mean, I feel like, you're not making money off of this. I mean, they're eating off of this, and it's sad. It's sad because when I think about it, it's just like, man, like you will literally just sell your whole community out for these dollars. And I get how important money is in America. I get it. It's really damn near demonic in a way, but it's this people willing to sell out everybody, their community, their families, their friends for the dollar. It's just like, man, it's like you don't care how people perceive you here in the States, how people perceive you around the world, as long as you bringing in your money. And the part that gets me is that on the lower level, to the ladies that she's referring to, the first young lady is referring to, she's referring to the ground level, that the baseline individual. You're gaining nothing from this. There's no return on investment. All you're doing is bringing down your value. You're bringing down your value in the eyes of everyone. Everyone, literally everyone. I know it's like, why should I care? I mean, I guess I don't really have to care per se. I just want to bring it to your attention. I guess it's what bring it to your attention to some degree, because it's unfortunate. It's sad. Um, but let me hit a couple of the other points. She also mentions this distinction between modest women and sexy women. Modest women and sex. So, like, there is some type of distinction between the two. Like, there's no sexy modest women. There's no I like there's. I mean, it's just weird. I see it differently myself. I see it as women with moral integrity versus women for the street. That's the way I see it. I'm not saying every woman that does the little challenges for the streets. I'm just saying that we just gonna make a simplified argument like our young lady has done here. Modest women, sexy women. I'm saying women of moral integrity and women for the street. And she kind of had I guess her negative points for the modest women with integrity. And let me read them. She mentioned that they're modest, they're feminine, soft, wear clothes. She mentioned wear clothes a few times. They wear perfume. They like being fancy, and they don't wear wigs. That's a very interesting breakdown. But so if I'm to go off of this breakdown, let me reverse it, because then what do the sexy ladies do? I guess they do the opposite, right? So what's the opposite? They're not modest, right? So not modest. Instead of feminine, they're masculine. Soft, they're hard. Wear clothes, wear little to no clothes. Wear perfume, no, do not smell nice. Or maybe they don't wear perfume. Maybe do not smell nice is rough. But hey, I'm just going what I see. Being fancy. So I guess being ratchet is their side of it. Don't wear wigs. Wigs all the time. Go to sleep in wigs, wake up in wigs. They love the wig life. So I think we can easily see like this list is it's weird. It's a really weird list. It's even hard for me to kind of this process in my head as I'm looking at it. It's like, I mean, I know modest women that wear wigs, and their wigs are pretty modest. There's nothing wrong with wearing a wig per se. There's nothing wrong with wearing perfume and wearing clothes in general. Like she really has something against clothes. If you go back and listen, she really didn't like the clothes thing. I don't know why, what that was about. But also being fancy. What's being fancy? What's being fancy? Is that one of those talking white kind of things? I don't know. It's such a weird argument. But to each their own. Each their own. She got it, man. She got it. Listen, it all comes down to our own convictions in life. It all comes down to where we feel comfortable. Yes. All I say to the men out there, the lesson I would like to give to the men out in the world is just that you need to be mindful of these type of women. Do not invite agents of chaos into your life. Like this, someone who identifies as a sexy girl, aka for the streets, is not modest, masculine, hard, wear little to no clothes, don't smell nice, like being ratchet. And they're always wearing wigs. That can't be good, right? Can't be good. Listen, you need to make sure whoever you bring into your life is bringing you peace. And if a woman is bringing true femininity, that is the closest thing to peace a man can bring into his life. That man who has that first woman is a lucky man. And the one that's going to have the second one here, God bless him. I'm not knocking home girl. Listen, she might be the sweetest girl in the world. Maybe this is just one random strong point she has. So I'm not going to knock her. But just based off this one point, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. So listen, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I appreciate you being here. So please hit that like button on the way out. And if you want to see more of this content, hit the subscribe. You take it easy. Have a great day. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.